Hi, so this is my morning porridge and how to make it. It's very nice, I have it every day. Hopefully you'll like it too. You can adapt this to anything you want it to be. So this is what we do. I'm going to start with, these are oat flakes. They're not very finely chopped. I don't know if they're large or jumbo, but these are the ones I like to use anyway. They are complete, which means whole grain. And I'm going to do half a cup. This is just the cup that I find. This is for 2 people. Half a cup of that. And then a half a cup of oat bran, which I just find gives it a lovely texture and makes it a bit more wholemeal. So I just fill the cup, so it's about half each of these 2 items. Ta-da! Comes up. And so, then you want a little pinch of salt, and then I add in some spices. Got some ground cinnamon, just a little bit of a boo, like that much, and then I grate in some nutmeg. This just adds a bit of beef to it because I don't cook it with milk, so just adds a little extra flavour. So I've got this cute little grinder thing. I just do that for a bit. You can't really sort of see what's going on, so you just go, yeah, that's about enough. Made a little dent in the nutmeg. So then I'm going to add, don't look in my messy drawer, I'm going to add some dried fruit at this stage. Now, some people put their dried fruit on top of their porridge once it's all cooked, but I like to cook it in because it rehydrates the dried fruit a bit. So I'm going to do, bearing in mind it's 2 people, and halve this quantities if it's just for 1. 2 of cranberries, 2 tablespoons of cranberries, and then here I've got some dried blueberries. 2 of those. So it's a nicely portion of that to start your day. And the sink. And then I've got the water to add, and this is equivalent of 2 cups of this. So just because there's a little bit of oats stuck in the bottom, I'm just going to use that too. Waste not, want not. Ta-da! And that is everything I do up to the point of cooking it. Just give it a little stir on the pot Clive. And then I'm going to cook that on this ceramic hob. It's about a mark 6, whatever the equivalent gas mark that is if you're on gas. But it's just, it goes up to 10. It's not a spinal tap cooker, it doesn't go up to 11. So that just goes up to 6. Give that a little stir. And it'll be a couple of minutes until that bubbles properly. And in the meantime, I'm going to do myself a nice smoothie, and we'll be back to the porridge in just a moment. Okay, so that has had about 7 minutes, I reckon, 8 minutes. And I do prefer doing it on the hob. I know some people bung it in the microwave, but microwaves just destroy food, in my opinion. I only ever use microwave to reheat things that I've made fresh. And the occasional time where I might have something that needs microwaving in the instructions. But porridge done on the hob is so much nicer. It's just got a more earthy, organic flavour to it, I think. Really, the cooking method does make a difference. So I think, I don't know, that's nearly done. What do you think? Do you like texture-wise?
You're the expert there.
True, true. I do like it to have a bit of a gloop, so when you stir it, You can get a right in the pot shop. So when you stir it, you see it leaves you can see the bottom of the pot, bottom of the pan, and slowly oozes. So that's the kind of texture that you want as a minimum. I often overcook it, but that's usually because I'm running around doing other things and feeding dogs and whatever. So I'm going to call that done. So I turn the heat off and I bring the bowls over. I like a bigger portion of porridge than hubby does, so I have the bigger bowl. And here are the things that go on top of it. So, actually, if I do this over here, you might be able to see it better. So if I go over here, so over to the bowls. So, spoon it all out. Whoop. Obviously, spill it everywhere as well. That's an important step. That's not whatnot. I do like to get every last scrap of this gorgeousness out of the pot and into the bowls. Okay. So, a slightly pinky porridge, that'll be from the cranberries. And then next we want a little scoop of seeds, various mix of seeds for a bit of an omega oils hit. And then got some organic agave syrup and swirly swoop over that. And then finally, and obviously all these things are optional, if there's anything in this that you really don't like, then you don't have to have it in there. But hubby likes normal milk, so about how much? Cool. I've been going a bit dairy free lately, so I've got this, as hubby would probably call it, weird milk. This is rice milk. It's no added sugar and it's fortified with calcium. And I like a goodly amount. In fact, I normally have soya milk. They didn't have any left, so I had hazelnut milk, which was really, really nice. And this is the first time I've got the rice milk out, so we'll see what that's like today. So that is it. That is my morning porridge. Up to me, Clive. So that's all very easy. Like I say, you don't have to have everything in there. If you don't like seeds, you can have nuts instead. If you don't like cranberries and blueberries, you can have raisins, you can have dried apricots, all sorts of things. Just play with it, and quantities even, just however much you want. But it's really as simple as putting it on the hob and letting it cook and stirring it every now and again to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. And then you've got breakfast, and it's lovely. So I'm off to eat this, and I've also got to stop my dogs from killing each other by the sounds of things. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Nom nom nom. That was lovely.